What is going on, YouTube? PPS here, YouTube Play of the Day. We're back. Finally, it's been a little while. I know we've been MIA from the videos for about a week-ish or so. I think last Friday was our last one that we did, or last Thursday. So it's been a little bit. Obviously, was gone. Got married on Saturday, had our honeymoon. We just got back last night late. So back here, ready to go for another round here today. And at least we come off of a win. I know our last play was our Giants first five money line. That one cashed in with Logan Webb, obviously. Dude's been a monster for us. 54 and 41, 10.94 units there. And let me pull up my screen and we'll get going here for today. Two spots. I'm going to be rolling with Michaelis Corbin matchup and then Lorenz in there. Also, if you haven't already, make sure you go pop over. I try to put one extra free play on action daily. At least I did while I was gone. Maybe today it's only one, or maybe it's just these plays tracked. But it's tougher to do the parlay once tracked over there. But I'll try my best to put as much as I can over there. It's in the bio of my Twitter. And we've been doing pretty good over there. So just make sure you pop over there and we'll get it rolling. First one, I'm going to start out with Michael Lorenz and facing off against the Guardians today. Obviously, an awful strikeout matchup for him against right-handed pitching. Obviously, the Guardians bottom two in strikeouts. They're very good against righties. And looking at their numbers so far this year against righties, overall, they are sitting in, let's confirm it, they're third, 19% K rate as a team. Lorenzen does not miss bats. That's really where he's been pretty brutal, honestly. The dude has a 6 K minus BV, which is terrible. Expected ERA of almost 5. Giving up a lot of hard contact at 40%. So don't really like his stuff in this matchup either. Four-seamer has an 18% whiff. Sinker, 6.5% whiff. That is terrible, and that is 50% of the arsenal. Obviously, changeup primarily to lefties as his biggest whiff pitch, but he's using a lot of like sweeper curveballs at like 5-6% that really don't scare me too much. And against the Guardians here, obviously still fighting for that spot, and this is a divisional matchup, big games here. So I think the Guardians come out to play, and I think Lorenzen, though we might go deep in this game, I could see it. I don't think he's missed enough bats to get us 4 strikeouts. So I'm going to go Lorenzen under 3.5 strikeouts. Play number 2 is probably my favorite. I love these. I've taken this combo 3 or 4 times, and now we're getting a 5 on Corbin. I'm assuming that it's because Corbin probably is going to walk a lot of dudes. That's what I'm going to guess is why. But let's start out with Michaelis. Michaelis is obviously a guy I love to target. He's been really, really bad. But he does get deep into games, and I think that actually helps us here, right? Because he's facing off against the Padres, who just do not strike out. They are the number 1 team in terms of strikeout percentage against right-handed pitching on the road, 16% K rate, right? And when you go to Michaelis, he has a strikeout number at 2.5, minus 150 to the over, which is terrible. His walks is over half for it's minus 200 for over half. But if you're going to tell me this guy's going to be in the zone, going against the team and doesn't strike out, and has a 116 team WRC plus against right-handed pitching on the road, I'm going to be rolling with this all day. I think that there's just too much upside for these hitters. You got Luis Arias, obviously Merrill's getting the Rookie of the Year love, which definitely should be in that conversation. Now you got Machado hitting bombs yesterday, Cronenworth. Tough matchup for Michaelis. And going over to Corbin, yes, do I not like that he has a 7.5% walk rate? Yeah, that's not great. 5.82 expected ERA, though. It's terrible. Sinker, 35%. Slider, 36 or 34%, making up a little bit over 70% of the arsenal here, or about 70% of the arsenal. This Yankees team, especially now with Volpe in like the 6th, they got Torres at the top. I do like this lineup against Patrick Corbin today. I mean, there's not much else you want me to really say, right? I mean, this dude has been just dreadful. I mean, 48% hard hit, 17% K rate, higher than I actually expected. He has a 306 expected batting average and a 491 expected slug. So he's got the Yankees today. Obviously, not a great matchup for him, but also the Yankees just smash lefties, right? They smash lefties. And the thing for me is usually I don't like taking the Yankees away from home because obviously they have a huge home field advantage with the park, but Washington Park has been playing really small lately. A 107 WRC plus for the Yankees against lefties. My biggest issue is they have a 12% walk rate because everybody pretty much walks Judge every time. But I'm gonna put my trust in Volpe and Torres. I don't even know if they'll keep or try to play Soto in this, right? They'll just probably walk him too. So just a tough spot for Corbin, and I think that this is a great spot to attack two of my favorite guys who just don't miss barrels very much. So sign me up. Lorenzen under 3.5 Ks, and then Corbin 5 hits, Michaelis 6 hits at -110 on DraftKings. Looking to add in, pushing close to that 100 plays mark. Probably once it hits September, going to be doing a little bit of college football and obviously NFL and past the props. So I'm excited, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Again, hit that like button. We appreciate you guys for sticking around for the week that we were MIA. So thank you guys, and